Hello friends, my name is Jerry. I like traveling. In today's video, I'd like to share with you an extraordinary experience I had at a small coffee shop in El Salvador. Before this visit, I had thought that after traveling to nearly 90 countries and visiting countless coffee shops, I had seen it all, nothing could really surprise me anymore. But the world is full of surprises, and the knowledge and experiences we possess are in fact extremely limited. I must humbly agree with Socrates, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. In December last year, I traveled through Central America. In a small town in El Salvador called Suchitoto, I visited a coffee shop named Casa de la Abuela, grandmother's house. The owner, Pepe, works in tourism, he's a tour guide, runs a guest house, and also manages this cafe. He has a deep passion for coffee and has collected a variety of El Salvador's finest beans. At his cafe, the brewing methods are quite unique. Customers can choose from 4 different brewing styles. Traditional local drip method, corrido, a cloth bag is fixed to a wooden stand. Ground coffee is placed inside, and hot water is poured over it. The coffee slowly drips into a bowl below. French press method, ground coffee is steeped in hot water inside a press. A plunger with a filter is then used to press the grounds to the bottom, separating them from the liquid. This method allows the water to contact the grounds for a longer time. Chemex pour over, a special paper filter removes unwanted compounds, resulting in a cup with lower acidity and bitterness. V60 method, coffee grounds are placed in a cone-shaped V filter with a 60-degree angle. Hot water is poured over the grounds and the brew drips into a vessel below. It's similar to the traditional cloth method but uses disposable paper filters, which are easier and more convenient for personal use. In addition to the brewing methods, the shop also offers 4 different types of beans. With 4 brewing styles times 4 bean types, you get 16 possible combinations. Each cup, regardless of combination, costs $3. And if you're a regular or a special guest, you may even get access to rare competition-grade beans, which cost $5 a cup. Many people think Starbucks coffee is already high-end, but in reality, it's considered low-grade, not even middle-tier. In Australia, for instance, Starbucks has a hard time surviving because Australians would rather pay more for a truly good cup than settle for Starbucks. In the US, where life is fast-paced, places like McDonald's thrive, and most coffee drinkers aren't very particular. That's why Starbucks is everywhere. But some countries, even those that don't grow coffee, have people willing to pay more for quality coffee. In contrast, many Americans just want caffeine to stay awake. I, on the other hand, am a coffee snob, and therefore extremely picky about my coffee. Central American countries produce some of the best coffee in the world. Ideal growing conditions include the right climate, high altitudes, consistent rainfall, and mineral-rich soil. The tropical or subtropical climates, stable temperatures, and humidity are perfect for coffee plants. Cool nights at high elevation and bright sunny days help beans mature slowly and develop flavor. Volcanic soils in the region also add a unique flavor to the beans. If you ever travel to Central America, don't miss the chance to try high-end coffee. Imagine 5 or 6 types of premium beans, 4 ways to brew them, fresh grinding and brewing right in front of you, all for just $3 per cup. That's unthinkable in the US, where labor is expensive, coffee is imported, and such service would easily cost $20 or $30 per cup. In countries like El Salvador, labor is cheap, and the coffee is great. So enjoying specialty coffee in this way is not only affordable, but also a luxury. The cafe staff. Warm, attractive, and attentive make it an even more delightful experience. A cup of competition-grade coffee, no sugar, no milk, extremely low acidity and bitterness, was smooth and elegant. I even bought a bag of Pacamara peaberry beans from the cafe. If you know how coffee is sorted, you'll understand what peaberry means. Most coffee cherries produce 2 half beans, but about 5% contain a single round whole bean, the peaberry. These are rare and often have unique aroma and flavor, making them highly valued. On this trip, I bought 8 bags of top-tier coffee, enough for personal use, gifts, and parties for a whole year. As a self-proclaimed coffee enthusiast, I look down on Starbucks and only drink it when I have no other choice. I also never buy coffee from Costco, it just doesn't meet my standards. If you're going to be a coffee snob, you might as well go all in. Central American coffee chocolate is also dangerously delicious, a true test of self-control. I have slightly high blood sugar, so I try to avoid sweets, but coffee chocolate is often too tempting to resist. On this trip, we traveled from Guatemala all the way to Costa Rica. The coffee in Central America is so good, I wrote a little poem about it. A sip of Central coffee, a light-hearted verse. Drowsy and dull, I drag my feet, seeking poems on a winding street. 1 cup of finest brew I try. Like a bird, I rise and fly. Alright, that's it for today's short video. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, like, and share. I'll continue to share my experiences traveling the world. See you next time.